What show comes to mind when I say multiverse? Some think Naruto with his multi-series universe based around himself and his friends and family. Others may think of the Fate and Stay Night series from its shows and movies, some even Pokemon. Others would think of the Marvel Cinematic Universe with its dumb amount of movies, making a bunch of small movies, building up to a bigger movie, and then rinse and repeat. Well, the show Gekidol, or Gekidol by Hood Entertainment, has the potential to have a very unique multiverse with its Act Idol project approach. Even if the show doesn't have a good reception from the general audience, I think the Act Idol project is different enough from anything I've seen before to make it stand out from all the other idol shows. Now let me read the synopsis of the show and explain what happens in the first act with the inclusion of Alice in a Deadly School to help understand the universe that is already set up. 5 years ago, a mysterious phenomenon known as the global synchronic urban disappearance caused a large chunk of Ikebukuro to disappear overnight. Following the catastrophe, the inhabitants found themselves thrown into a state of disorder, and unexplained electromagnetic anomalies called auroras began sighted. Awed by the performance of idol Izumi Hinazuki at a play utilizing the Supermaterial Theater, a stage designed to revitalize Ikebukuro through hologram-enhanced plays. High school student Sierra Moreno is inspired to become an idol. Shortly afterwards, she is scouted by a young woman named Kaoru Sakakibara, who turns out to be the director of Allison Theater, the troupe that Izumi used to be a part of. Aiming to pursue her dreams, Sierra decides to follow Kaoru and joins Allison Theater. Upon arriving at their establishment, she is cordially welcomed by the group of young and friendly girls who are passionate about acting. Their first show was Alice in a Deadly School, and this is where I think the show shines. The build to the show and making Alice in a Deadly School a special OVA, instead of one scene from the play and then jump cutting to the end of the show with them being like, I'm so exhausted, that was a good show, really helps the audience understand what's happening and the beginning of an awesome universe. On a side note, I like Alice in a Deadly School, and it has a lot of potential to be its own thing, and many others would agree. Even if it gives a high school DxD vibe, it still gave enough making others wanting more, and the twist is something that you just don't see in zombie shows. That's what I initially wanted this video to be, and I still might do one on it, but let's get back to the main reason for this video. And that's the potential for this show to have an awesome universe. It could be as simple as making a bunch of different OVAs based off of plays from the show. And based off of what I saw from Alice in a Deadly School, I would actually quite enjoy that, because Hood Entertainment really shows that they have the experience to do it based off of how many OVAs they've done in the past and television series. But let's blow open the forbidden door and let's have some fun. You see, I'm also a wrestling fan, and All Elite Wrestling is doing amazing work for the industry. They're collaborating with New Japan Pro Wrestling, Impact Wrestling, and even AAA. They're sharing talent and having some of the best shows on this earth. Let's apply that here. I know Gekidol is not necessarily the best show, but they can share talent. They can have characters show up in other shows and be like, hello, or just have a simple scene from another show pushing power on a TV remote being like, that was a weird ending to the show, and have it all within one universe. There's a lot of potential here to have a really awesome universe with this show and approach. I'd love to hear what you have to say down in the comments below. I've been Jonny, and thank you for watching.